We are at the Sawyer Quarry Nature Preserve. This was a parcel that was donated to the Park District by the Sawyer family, who owned the land, owned the quarry for over 100 years. So back in 2014, we were contacted by the Black Swamp Conservancy, who had been working with Ann Sawyer on the donation of the property and turning it into a natural area, putting a conservation easement on the land. And we were contacted by the Conservancy saying this is something that Mrs. Sawyer would really like to see turned into a park. So we met with Ann and her daughters and talked a lot about what she would like to see with the park and what we could do to make that happen. And fortunately, there is a lot of generosity in that family, and this is something that they turned over to the citizens of Wood County to be a new park. The main feature on the grounds is the quarry itself. It was a quarry that functioned for almost 100 years before they hit a spring. They got so deep that they hit a spring and it flooded and they could no longer quarry the property. So once that happened, they had a beautiful water-filled quarry that the family was able to enjoy for a number of years. This was the family retreat at that point where they'd come and spend summers and holidays and things. Then suddenly the water started going down, and talking to the Sawyers, they said that the active quarry that is adjacent to this used to pump out of that quarry into this one, and that's what kept this one filled. Once they quit pumping next door, the water level went down on this, so now it's what we have today, which is the dry quarry. Which, a lot of people would think, oh, that's a shame that you don't have that quarry with the water anymore, but we've certainly found good uses for it. Not many places you can go in Wood County where you can do rock climbing, where you can do rappelling, but that's something that we are able to do here, and we do quite frequently with groups. Well, the interpretive centers at each park are uniquely featured to that park. Like I say, this one talks a lot about the history of this area, the history of the quarrying operation, and the history of the Sawyer family.
Our father, Charles Kirk Sawyer, was a great outdoorsman, and he and his two brothers, John Sawyer and Tom Sawyer, all really grew up here. And we, my sister Sally and Elizabeth, and our other sibs, Susan and Chaz, all grew up here as well. So for us, it means family. We learn the love of the outdoors here, how to fish, how to ride horses, and really be with family. So the fact that it could be now saved in perpetuity in the state in which we know it and love it for everyone to enjoy brings us great pleasure, and we know that our parents and ancestors are feeling the exact same way.